Hello, everyone, and welcome to Counselor Feature Friday. I'm your host, Brian Urban. In these features, we hope to give you some simple tips, tidbits, and tricks to make your days easier and your patients happier. In this feature, we're going to talk about how to resolve a corrupt Noah file. Now, it's very important to note that this overview is specifically for those of you who use CounselEAR Noah Cloud. If you host your own Noah database, kind of traditional Noah, then this does not apply to you. It's just if you use CounselEAR Noah Cloud. Okay. Now, in rare instances, you may be attempting to program hearing instruments, right? You go into CounselEAR Noah Cloud, you try to open a previous session to maybe program some settings or review the settings, and you may receive a message that the module cannot be opened. In those cases, our first recommendation is always to reach out to the manufacturer of that hearing instrument because they're going to be the best person to support that issue. If there's something they can address right away, obviously they will. They'll check to make sure that their module, for example, is the newest version or anything else that they want to check through. So first step is to check with the manufacturer. If they tell you, unfortunately, the Noah file is corrupted, you need to open a new, create a new profile for this patient. Oftentimes we get the question saying, does that mean I need to create a new patient profile in CounselEAR or to program these hearing instruments? The answer is no, you don't have to do that. If you're in a pinch and you absolutely have to, you certainly can do that, and we can talk you through the process of merging those patients back together. But what I want to show you here is how you can kind of fix the current patient's no record, but also save those sessions for later if needed. Okay, so what would happen here is you would first, of course, open up Noah. So your traditional method for opening up Noah. And what we want to do is we want to save this record, right? Because something in one of these sessions got corrupted, right? And it can be very difficult to figure out which one. So we're going to say is, hey, let's back this whole thing out. Let's make sure it's saved. So what you're going to do is go to click on Menu and then Export Patient Data. That'll bring up somewhere on your computer, typically somewhere on your desktop, where you can save this file. So we're going to save this all together. Now it may show like as a PDF, don't worry about that. It should by default be a Noah data file, which is a .NHAX file. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save that. Now this may take a bit. A lot of patients, of course, you've seen for some time may have many, many years, perhaps a decade of sessions in Noah. And so be patient with this. This could take 2, 3, 4 minutes potentially for that full session backup to be saved. But when it does finish, you'll see an NHAX data successfully exported message. Okay, great. So now we have that. Now we want to clear out this patient's Noah file. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take one session at a time, use the right-click feature on your mouse or on your touchpad, and click Delete Session. And then it'll ask you, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove those previous sessions. And it's probably just best practice just to remove them all because like I said, there's really no great way to know which part of it got corrupted. And especially if you have a patient coming in soon and you need to get these programmed, you want to make sure that you can do so as soon as possible. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, we've cleared out the session. You probably want to just restart this. So go ahead and close Noah and then restart it, and then go ahead and program your hearing instruments like normal. Okay, so just going through that process to now clear out the Noah record, you open up the hearing aid manufacturer module. Now, if you need to, you also, of course, can re-import any test results. If you maybe you're fitting a new set of hearing instruments on this patient, and obviously you need the audio, we recommend, of course, using Synergy to grab that audio and import it back in. And that'll grab the air conduction, bone conduction results, etc. from CounselEAR from the patient visit screen, and we'll pull it into CounselEAR Noah Cloud. So at this point, we now have the CounselEAR Noah Cloud tool available now, so you can program these devices. Now let's get that saved Noah session file into a safe place. Okay, so we're in the patient's profile. We're going to jump to the document section, and then we're going to go ahead and upload it. Okay, so we'll click first the upload option and then add files. And that should bring you to your desktop, right? Or wherever wherever you last were uploading something. And you then can grab that file and upload it. And so what we've done now is we've saved that Noah full session export. So if the manufacturer comes back and says, hey, we want to review that file, you have it. If counselor, the support team can ever assist and we need to look at that file, it's in a safe place. Okay, so throughout this process, what we've done is we've backed up the NOAA session. We've deleted the sessions in this patient's CounselEAR Noah Cloud area, which enables us then to move forward and program devices. And then we have saved that NOAA file from the desktop of your computer, wherever you have it, into the patient's Noah Cloud documents, or I'm sorry, in their CounselEAR document section for later use. Of course, if you have any questions about this process, please let us know. Give us a call, email us, live chat us. We are always happy to help. Thank you so very much for joining us for today's CounselEAR Feature Friday. And as always, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.